Welcome, gents. It is another trade recap today. Going to be taking this trade recap a bit slower. I'll go through it a bit more thoroughly for you boys. I usually speed run these, but I understand some of you guys don't know the model, so we'll teach it today a little bit. Now, we've got two trades to go over. Nothing spectacular, just a 0.5R loss and then a 0.8R win on ORD. So, two trades to go over today. And we'll see what we get up to here. So let's go back and start with the Euro half loss. And then I'll obviously explain why it was a half loss and not a full one. Okay, I won't be using the indicator today because I want to actually mark everything out for you. Obviously, I could just do that when it loads, boom, and then the entry's there already. But let's go a bit old school and let's mark everything out and then walk you through the entire process. So if you are new, I trade a mechanical model. There is no intuition, no perspective, no opinion, no market experience needed. I am just trading based off of my system, which is data driven. So starting off in this trade, this was a MEC trade on my MEC London accounts. So I'll be using the 4-hour time frame for bias. With my bias, I am looking for the most recent break of structure. Okay. Now I'm using the fractals indicator to help me with this because I'm only using fractal points as highs and lows, instead of just any high or low. Just filters out all the nonsense. So 1, no break of structure, no break of structure, no break of structure. Keep going back. Obviously I know where it is, it's right here, but break of structure to the upside. Now what a break of structure is basically a candle closure above high or a low. Now we've had a candle closure above this high, so we'd be bullish going into the lower time frame. That's how simple the bias is, okay? Going into the lower time frame then, since we're bullish, when we come into London session, we'll mark out Asian low. So the lowest point in between midnight and 8 a.m. is our Asian session range. Everyone does it differently. Some people say that's not Asian session. I don't give a fuck. It is for my strategy. I don't give a fuck what you trade. Now, boom, fake out zone. Always a tricky one. And everyone always gets up my ass about this. Oh, how do you do a fake out zone? Watch now. Wait for the sweep. Now, when you sweep, you either wait for that sweep candle to be bullish or the one after, or the one after, the one after, the one after. Okay, so it's either first bullish candle on the sweep or after the sweep we wait for to draw the fake out zone. So that's happened here. There we go. Now, once this happens, you want to just capture the previous plus current session range, high to low, with the fib tool. Yeah? Boom. Fib tool settings. If you go in the Discord, you'll get a PDF as you join on your email. Fib tool settings will be in there, yeah? Now, they are also here. I'm a legend. Now we're waiting for price to tap this zone. Oh, there was no tap. How did you get in a trade? Because if we break structure on the 15-minute, boom, like here, 15-minute model, that voids the need for a fake out. So we can just avoid the fake out, go straight to entry. When we do 15-minute break, it'll be entry fib on the lowest point of current session to the highest point made after the BOS. We got filled right here, but there was ADP news at 1:15 p.m., sorry. So we pulled out right here. And as you can see, ended up being pretty much 0.5R of a loss. Luckily, we did pull out because it would have been a full loss. So we've just saved ourselves 0.5R on this trade by following our news rules that we've got, okay? If you're not building yourself out a news rule list, you're a loser, frankly. Now, coming into the next position, this was now a hybrid setup, okay? So if you can see here, separate my two journals. We've got the MEC London and then we've got the hybrid here. So I'll add that up later. Boom, hybrid 0.8R win. Now, the way I do bias on hybrid, a little bit more advanced, okay? But it's not too scary, so just follow and you'll be blessed with it. Essentially, looking at the last 5 candlesticks, okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, open to close, look at the distance, it's bullish. Then we're looking at significant highs and lows, line chart and the candlestick. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Getting raised in a row, that's bullish for us. Then on the hourly, we're looking for the same thing as the 4-hour, which we were bullish, okay? I'm not going to break it down too much. I mainly talk about hybrid in the elite trading group that I run. You can apply below, but I don't want to misrepresent it on this video without making a 30-minute long fucking Google Drive episode, right? So essentially, we're looking for significant highs and lows getting raised and lowered and such. Right. We're bullish on all time frames, so we're looking for lows again. Mark that low out. Fake out, same again. We got that first bullish candle to form that fake out zone. But guess what happened again? 15-minute model. Boom. Had that 15-minute break right here. Therefore, fib tool on the whole range. Boom. There was actually news at 3 p.m. Okay. Now we entered at 3:15, 15 minutes after news. It was still in the zone, so we entered in. Okay, price ran up all the way to 2.8R, or no, 2.5R, sorry, and then reversed. And by the time we pulled out, because there was Trump news at 11:10 p.m. last night, so I pulled out 15 minutes before, which was like 9:55-ish, or something like that, 10:55. So that ended up being 0.8R. Okay, that's a trade recap for me today. If you want to live trade with me and take all the same trades as me and the community, you know where to go. Chris, just get him on screen right now because I shout someone out every video if you don't know already. Chris191 just passed his fucking second 100k FTMO fully to the dome. He's now 200k funded with FTMO. I can't believe it. Frankly, I can't believe it. It's amazing. Obviously, timing is everything. Okay, boom, pass straight away. Nice one. 250Ks for Rio as well today. This is just today, and we are at 10 a.m. All right. Yesterday we fucking ran it up as well, and the day before we ran it up even more. So, not gonna blabber on. I talk about the community's wins too much anyway. I'm very proud of these guys progressing. So, peace, love, and unity. Comment below if you are from the TTC. I'd love to see who's watching these videos from the Discord. If you're not from the TTC and you don't want to join the VIP trading group, join the free one. See what we're about. Dip your toes in, mate. No skin in the game needed. Peace, love, and unity. We do it different. We are the #1 trading group in the UK and EU, guaranteed. I will see you boys in the next one.